Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's K-Fiercene, and boy don't we have some exciting things to talk about in today's video. So if you would be so kind to make sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments what you guys are most excited for, because I know we're going to be talking about a lot of things. And and I'm super excited to maybe even go into future details, like diving into them on future videos. But and make sure to subscribe if you aren't. And let's go ahead and get into talking about all of this, right? Because there's so many cool things to talk about. Like, for instance, I was actually just talking about in the podcasts about how they didn't have any sort of like event like the Grove has in the Elderwood that would gather people up together. And then all of a sudden, like, we just got, they started off the video after the initial greeting or whatever, talking about the Pitsky Blossom Bounce. So people get together, and I'm assuming we're going to be shooting down flowers in the sky and then gathering them. And if we gather so many, we get the flowers, which those flowers, gorgeous. I love it. I'm super excited that we're going to have something like that to go through. And then they're going to be giving us a fun new, like, short little quest storyline, which I'm down for. I still haven't finished the mainline story quest myself. I've still got a few more quests still to do, but I'm down for some more quests. And then the whole giving everybody a free pet, I think that is a great thing. I know a lot of people, I know I've been myself hoping to get a free pet for a lot of the, free to play players, because they are just as important in a game like this, keeping the game going. And so being able to give everybody what looks possibly like a little Galdir pet, like, I'm super excited for. Like, and then the fact that it's going to be a courier thing to give the ability for you to send like 4 items home. So I think that's a really cool thing that they're doing, and they're giving to the free-to-play players and for everybody to enjoy, period. And yeah, I'm just super excited for it. I think that's just really cool, and it's super adorable, and then giving us more storage. Now, noted that they said it's Palium storage, which I'm cool with, and because it's only giving us an extra 4,000. And somebody like me, I'm going to fill up that 4,000 so fast. Like, I already have a storage problem because of my flow growth parties and the cooking parties, but this is just going to give me more reasons. And now they're giving us frog plushies. Yes, please. I now have a reason to do frog hunts. I know everybody else is probably done sick of hunting frogs, and now I'm all of a sudden, who didn't participate in all of that, is now coming in here like, who want to catch some frogs? Because I now need plushies. And then, speaking of, we're also getting the rainbow plushies. Awesomely adorable. And then what looks like a new plush coming into the Zeki Lucky Balls, which I'm down for. I'm down for a new plush there. And then the ability to make little rubber duckies. Like, they have packed so much into this development video. They're showing us new decor sets with the hedges. Oh my god, I was not prepared to now have to make hedges, okay? Like, this is a lot. Like, I love, we've been asking for communication for so long, and all of this stuff that we've already talked about is just what's coming into the next patch, okay? They've also got a whole bunch of other stuff that they're trying to get into, which, like, for instance, something I know I've been asking for, and I know a lot of other people have been, animal husbandry, and the fact that we're going to get an Ormu and Peckies. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. And the fact that they showed off so many different colors, and I assume different effects from the Peckies. So, like, because breeding has always been, like, a big thing with, like, animal husbandry. And the fact that we're going to get to, like, depending on how you, whatever the factors are and how you interact with your chickens, could basically change and alter the way they look, you know? Like, that's super exciting. Like, and then, I mean, then they showed the picture of, like, the pig pet with an effect going off on that. So I don't know if that's them saying that they're working on putting in pigs eventually as well. But, you know, it's just like super exciting because, like, I've been really wanting to take care of animals. And the fact that we now have that we're gonna have the ability to have pets on our plot, like, that just super excites me. Do I have room for a barn? No. Am I gonna make room for a barn? Absolutely. And then after that, they went and started talking about the house customizations, and obviously these are things that, you know, is not necessarily coming out tomorrow, but they are things that they're working on, you know, and it's good to know, you know, what they're working on, you know, and the fact that it's looking like we're going to be able to have multi-story houses, like, and a whole bunch of different, like, rooftops and everything, like, oh my god, it's just so much. And then they're talking about the adding in little bits of story quests at a time per patch, which I'm down for. You know, give me reasons to log in and do new quests every patch, you know? I'm down for that. I mean, I'm going to log in anyways. But that's just cuz I have a problem. But the fact that, you know, I'm very excited to learn more about the story, you know, cuz so we've been so long without any form of story. So the fact that we got so much here in the Elder Woods, and now we're just going to get more. And then the seasonal based content, because they mentioned the Lunar New Year and the Winter Fest, and they specifically said they wanted to do like a fall event. So I love the idea of giving us a fall event, you know? Let me go around, collect some special mushrooms so that I can craft mushroom furniture, you know? I mean, that's kind of copying Animal Crossing, but still, you know, some sort of like fall event, you know, I'm completely down for. And then obviously we'll have spring and summer events. And I don't know if anybody noticed it, but after they were showing all the plushies and then they said even more plushies, they showed a picture of a shark plush. And you know me, I love fishing and I love my fishing plushies. So the fact that I'm getting more fishing plushies down the road, like, super excites me. So they gave us so much information here and showed so many cool things. Like, I could literally like sit there and just nitpick and go through like every little detail. But I will want us to go on to finish on the co-op housing. I love that they're finally figuring out a way to make it work. You know, they were basically like, it's been a development issue. We wanted to do it, but we just didn't know how and we finally think we figured out how to do it. That is so exciting because I know so many of us on, you know, on my stream where I stream live on Twitch. So many people that hang out there, like, they've always wanted to decorate a plot with me, and I've always wanted to do like a community plot. And I love the idea that we're going to be able to have like a shared housing plot that we can all decorate. As I said, I don't know how it's all going to work, but I'm just so excited for all the new stuff they've got coming down the road, and I'm down to dive into it and go through it with all of y'all and talk about it. So, as I said, I do stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/kfiercene, and I'm also started up an IRL channel at kfierceIRL on YouTube. I'll have those linked down in the description. And don't forget to check out the podcast on Spotify called The Kill 'Em a Post. And going to be 2 episodes, like every other Tuesday's an episode. So make sure to check out the new one that's coming out this coming Tuesday as well. It'll be the second episode. And yeah, I guess all that self-promotion's done. So I guess I will leave y'all at that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!